Hey guys, I am going to be doing a no makeup look, essentially what I do every day, skincare and makeup in the summertime when it is sweltering degrees outside. I'm wearing some blue light glasses because glassesusa.com is sponsoring this video, and I want to talk to you guys about them real quick before we jump into the tutorial. They have blue light glasses, they have contact lenses, they have sunglasses. They also have an awesome website that gives you like a virtual try on so you can see what pairs of sunglasses look best on you. And they also have a quiz if you're just like, I don't even know where to start. I really like these though. These are nice. Make it really easy. They have a money back guarantee, 14 days, 100% free shipping, free returns on everything. They also gave me a code. I am obsessed with these. I will have the names of these exact frames. And then, did I try these on for you? The tortoise frames too. And then the sunglasses. I'll have names to these exact styles in the description box. But I cannot do my work without a pair of blue light blocking glasses. I really think it makes a difference. I don't get headaches anymore. I also think it does protect my melasma, which I have under my eyes, probably caused from a lot of the screen time that I'm on. So whether I'm like scrolling or actually editing, doing work on my computer, editing this video down, like I always wear blue light blocking glasses. And so I was really excited to add 2 more pairs to my collection. I friggin' love these. I love these. They have like a rose gold top, but they essentially look frameless. These are my favorite pair. And I think I feel like I just look really smart. Website is super easy to navigate through. You could do the virtual try on. There's so many pairs to choose from. Nice quality, really well made. Tons and tons of styles to choose from. I also really love these sunnies. So I will have all of the information, links to these 3 specific frames, my code in the description box, and all of the information that you need. So definitely check them out if you are in the market for a new pair. I love their selection. I don't wear eyeglasses or contact lenses, but they have like every brand. If you do wear contact lenses, and you can get them for 25% off. But I am a huge fan and believer in blue light blocking glasses. Essentially, you can take any of their frames and make them blue light. Let's get into the video. So I do the same thing every single day. I brought out my skincare and the makeup that I use, but it's very minimal. I use a really good tinted sunscreen, and sometimes I like to bronze it up. I went a little bit more than I do essentially. I did a little bit more for the sake of the video just to give you guys an idea, but really, truly, most days it's tinted sunscreen, my under eye powder concealer, and a good cream blush, and I call it a day. I'm trying out some new products. I used eye products that I got in Disney, did like a small little Sephora haul when I was there, so you'll get to see me trying those out. And I also shared my favorite cream bronzers, and I did some cream bronzer, and I also share my favorite cream blushes. So without further ado, let's turn the lights up for the tutorial because I don't have the light on in here, and I feel like it needs to be a little bit brighter, but I want you to see my melasma and my skin before I do anything to it as like a before. Okay, so, I mean, you can still see it, but I just feel like it looks better for the quality of the video's sake. All right, so I just got out of the shower. I have not done anything to my face other than quartz rolled. I keep my quartz roller in the beauty fridge in my bathroom. I need to look here. And it's cold, so as soon as I get out of the shower, I roll it, hoping to try to prevent any more melasma or it darkening. I do the same thing after my workout. I keep an ice cube, like a round ice cube, the ones that Dan puts in his whiskey, and I ice roll my face. Like, it's a good tip if you have melasma or you're trying to prevent it, and you come in from the outside and it's hot, or workout, a shower, like cool down your face. So I've done that. This is an essence, which essentially is just an extra boost of hydration. Feels like a gel, but it goes on. It's a little bit tacky, but it just gives you one more extra layer of hydration. This is my eye cream, and I'll have everything linked in the description box below. Take it up onto the lids. I brought a clip. I'm going to put it. I can't keep my hair out of my face. Okay. All right. Then I go in with my serum. This is from, it's called Youthful. It's from Ever. And anti-aging, plumping, fine lines, wrinkles. You just need a little bit. Your skin will drink it in. And kind of a new product that I've been using. I got this from my med spa where I get my microneedling and dermaplaning, chemical peels. This is called Distinct Bright by Rev Skin, which is who I get, which is the chemical peel that I do. I made this specifically to go coincide with the chemical peel. It's a bleaching agent, but it does not have hydroquinone, and it's specifically made for like the summertime, because typically you want to skip hydroquinone in the summer just because your skin, or just like heavy on the SPF because your skin is going to be so much more sensitive with it. But this is hydroquinone free, and it just helps to lighten your discoloration. I am going the first week of August. I found this dermatologist through a lot of research online that does a specific laser specifically made for melasma, and I'm really keeping my fingers crossed that it's a consultation. I don't think anything will be done that day. It's about an hour away. I don't know if I said that. I'm really hoping he can help me out. It's the same laser. It's called PicoSure, and it's the same laser that they use for tattoo removal. It kind of shakes up the pigment, and then you absorb it naturally in your body. I'm going to document the whole thing. I'll take you guys along. Hopefully it'll be a good resource, but I have high hopes about it. And I also I will be doing another chemical peel in the fall just to get all the top layer and hopefully lighten these. Vitamin C. I always think of vitamin C like your Wheaties. You know, growing up, everybody was like, don't forget to eat your Wheaties. Do not forget your vitamin C. I don't care if you have the most perfect skin ever. Everybody needs to be using a vitamin C. Okay. This one is from Ever. It's my favorite one, which is saying a lot because I've used a lot. You have to shake it up. It does have like a natural retinol agent in it as well. And it's kind of like an oil, but it's not greasy. I've been using this for years. It goes underneath my makeup. My makeup goes on just fine. And it's like sunshine in a bottle. I love it. Not a day goes by. And I only use it in the morning. I do not use vitamin C at night because at night I use retinols and like AHAs and stuff. All right, so we're going to spike the brows. This is a glue. It's actually a men's hair product. Holy! I threw everything in this bag, which is like a bottomless pit. Here it is. But this works great on the brows. Keeps them in place. I just get a little bit on there, kind of rub it on the back of my hand. I have had my brows laminated, but it's been a while. I just really haven't felt the need to do it again. I feel like I still have pretty good movement in my brows, so I just do this. But I do love a laminated brow and would recommend it for any of you considering it. I've done it twice. I think the last time I did it was probably over a year ago. The lamination, it like perms them, and it just makes them like super soft and movable because typically your brow hair is super coarse. So that just gives them like a lot of movement and fluidity, and then you can essentially style the brow however you want. I just like to brush them up, and then I do like a clean line so that you get that nice clean arch. Sometimes I let them go a little messier too. It just depends on my mood. Okay. So I feel like most of this video is going to be skincare because I like using a lot of skincare in the summertime. Text chain, we're trying to book Disney for October, and Dan is texting me. My father-in-law is texting me. Okay, so I like to use mostly more skincare than makeup. And if you follow me on Instagram, none of this will be new to you, but I'm going to share it again here. Teleshade. This is a tinted moisturizer. It has SPF 45, anti-aging, And I flippin' love this stuff, and it's actually specifically made for people that suffer from melasma. I have gotten so much good feedback. I need one of those like push-up things. For people that have used this for years, especially those that like suffer with melasma. And so I apply this every morning in the summer. I mean, I always have used the sunscreen. This is new to me this year. And sometimes I use a beauty blender sponge, but I'm going to use a brush today. I don't know. I've just been really into using a brush to apply this. I feel like you get a little bit more coverage. It doesn't like disperse it. It does give you somewhat coverage. Like you can see, it definitely covered and made those lines tone down a little bit. And there are 4 different versions of this. There is a matte version there, which I actually think I might switch to in the fall and winter. There's also like a non-tinted. The tinted one is only 1 shade, but it does leave your skin like dewy. And it's great. I love a product that's like dual acting. So it covers and it's also skincare. Like it's helping to be preventative. Then I use my under eye. This is the Color Science Total Eye 3-in-1. This also has SPF, and I love this for under the eye because I have my worst melasma under there. It does have a metal applicator, but I just use my finger or a beauty sponge. And not only does this give you sunscreen under your eye, it also brightens and has anti-aging properties. And the metal applicator is nice if you need a little like cool pick me up, wake up. This is not your eye cream. This is not concealer. It's in the middle of that. So you're going to want to put your eye cream on, and we're going to do concealer after this. But a lot of days, like I'm going to show you today, I'm not really using like a makeup concealer. I am. Well, you'll see. But a lot of days it's just this. And it's enough for me. I am like self-conscious about the melasma, but not to where I like refuse to leave without covering it. And if I can just tone it down a little bit, I've gotten more comfortable with leaving like this. So, okay. So a new product, I bought this in Disney, in the Sephora Disney Springs. Addie and I went in there, and I have used the Supergoop Glow Screen for the last 2 summers. It's very glowy. I have to be like in the mood for that kind of glow. But they had this new one called Golden Hour. It has SPF 40. And I guess essentially you could just do this as your sunscreen, but I like this because this is skincare to me. So to me, that's a must. But this does give you a nice, like subtle little bronze to your skin. And especially if you want to skip the bronzer, which I typically don't, this might be a good option. So I'll show you. I don't do it over my lip because that's where I have some melasma, and I'm really not trying to let it go any darker. Just gives you a little bit of sun. I mean, layering on like an extra SPF isn't doubling the SPF cut, like the sunscreen coverage. So you really only need 1 layer of sunscreen, but you could use either or. But that IntelliShade to me is like my moisturizer, like my daytime moisturizer. So I'm not going to skip that. So you can see what it gives you. Sometimes I will put it on my shoulders too, especially if I'm wearing something like this where my shoulders are exposed, because I feel like these are always what get hit the hardest and the quickest when I'm outside with the kids. Like I immediately can feel my shoulders burning instantly. So I feel like my shoulders are probably the darkest part of my body. You could put some here. I'm going to avoid it go crazy because I have a white tennis dress on, but it's great. You can do it on the back of your hands. You know, it's sunscreen, but it's just a little bit tinted. And I do really like it on the shoulders, especially if you're driving in the car and you have a sunroof open. So I do like this. This came from Sephora. Okay, so from here, I really don't go crazy. I like to add a little bit more bronze just for the summer. And I go through, I just brought them all because I truly love them all and would recommend all of them. So I just want to give you guys options. Maybe you have these in your collection and you forgot that you have them. This will encourage you to pull them back out again. But the Tarte cream bronzer, I love. You can apply it with a brush. The new Charlotte Tilbury one, I also love. The Chanel, I have used up, but I love the Charlotte Tilbury. I love. Today I'm going to use the new Charlotte Tilbury one. And I love this brush from Walmart. And this is what I do. So I'll put a little bit there. Like I kind of stamp it where I want it. And then I'm going to show you one other little product that I love. So that kind of gives me like my base. And then this, love these from Cover FX. They have all different shades. This is Candlelight, which is the most bronzy. And I just drop a little bit on the back of my hand. And this really gives you some bronze. So you got to be careful. But I will tap a little bit over those marks I just made. And I'll leave it there if I want to do more. I feel like this just gives you a little bit more of a bronze / sun-kissed glow. And truthfully, I feel like if you have like bronze skin, I mean, you really don't need foundation. And I feel like that's why so many people do the spray tans. It just, you look healthier, you look happier when your skin is bronze and tan. And I find that it just helps. I actually don't want to wear any foundation because I don't really need it. And so my skin is like, I look a little bit crazy, but we're gonna trust here, okay? So this is my powder concealer, and I freaking love this stuff. I've shared it so many times, but what's special about this set is the brush, and you can only get this brush on QVC. It's exclusive. You can't get it on Bare Minerals, you can't get it at Ulta, you can't get it at Sephora, you can only get it at QVC, and it usually comes with the concealer. I think right now it's also coming with a mineral veil, but I love this product. It also has SPF. So you have options here. Not that you need to be layering it, but if you just wanted to do this, I mean, always wear sunscreen, but if you just wanted to do this, and I use this plethora of ways. I will use this to set my concealer. I will use this as concealer. I will use this to clear up my melasma, which I'm going to show you. So watch the magic. The brush just makes it super nice and handy because of the shape. You can just get right under that under eye. And I prefer to do my concealer after the bronzer because it just kind of like cleans it up a little bit. So do you see the difference? And then I also take this and kind of shape out my brow because this is where I also have melasma. And this is why I freaking love this brush so much because it's angled and it just like fits perfectly around your brow. So I truthfully, unless I'm going somewhere and wearing like foundation and makeup, I'm not wearing foundation and I'm not wearing liquid concealer, but I do, like I said, I get a little self-conscious of my melasma, so I like to cover it, and this is what I will use. So again, like just shaping out that brow. You can go, I have melasma here. I do my upper lip. And it also just brightens everything. Okay. So highly recommend this product and definitely get it on QVC so you can get the brush. All right, we're almost done. Cream blush, liquid blush. I brought the 3 that have basically been on rotation since the start of summer. I love all of these. I would recommend all of these. I'd have to say I think the Rare Beauty, the product is my favorite if I had to choose. But the NARS liquid blush, I recently purchased Torrid. I have Orgasm, and it's a great color. I think today I'm going to stick to this one. This is the one I use primarily in Disney too. Bliss. It's a matte. I also have Love, but I love this product so much. And again, I just pop it on the back of my hand. And what I love about what I love about these blushes is they are very buildable. They're really easy to work with. So just gives you like a tiny bit of color. And then you can always go back and add more. Okay, so we're gonna stop there. Eyes. I have false lashes, lash extensions. Actually, let's do lips real quick. Really into this lip oil. It's not a new product. I've had it for a while. The shade is Tahiti. It's a really pretty color and it's glossy. All right, I'm going to set my face, which I do like to do in the summertime. I usually don't really set foundation, but because all of this is like very glowy and I don't want my whole face to shine, I do set it a little bit. So this is my Laura Mercier translucent set powder, just a powder puff. And I go in and I set the under eye. And the other area that always needs to be set is around my mouth. I hate when it looks shiny around my mouth. And then I usually just do like the middle of my forehead. And everything else. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to let this set, bake, and wash this off. Felt like that was just an accident waiting to happen on my white dress. Okay, this is another brush from Walmart that I'm obsessed with. I just love how thin the handle is. It's very fluffy. I'm just using this to powder. Okay, so let's talk eyes. I have false lashes, lash extensions, and I did that just for the summertime. I love having them, but I don't foresee myself keeping up with them come fall, winter. I never thought I would say that. I used to have lash extensions. I got lash extensions before Bentley was born in 2017, and I only stopped getting them because I had to, because the pandemic happened and I couldn't get them refilled, so they just fell out. And I just kind of got really okay and used to not having them, and it became fun to like try out mascaras again and, you know, wear fake ones from time to time when I wanted to. But I went back to them for the summer just with all the travel we have going on and just to keep it simple because I don't like to wear a lot of makeup. But I definitely miss like doing mascara. So I think come fall, I stocked up on some lash serums. I actually think it's going to be really fun. I'm going to do an experiment. I have New Lash because I have a backup and that's been my favorite. But I ordered the Revitalash in the Nordstrom sale and I'm going to do a little experiment. So I'm excited to kick that off. But yeah, so on the topic of lash extensions, I really don't typically wear anything on my eyes in the summertime. However, when I was in Florida and we went into Sephora, I wanted to pick up this shade in Oyster Pearl from Charlotte Tilbury because I bought another one a little while back before Florida. And when I shared it, my DMs blew up from people that were like, you need Oyster Pearl. So I went in and got it. So we're going to try it right now for the first time. While I was there, I also got Rose Gold. Swatched it in store and it's just so pretty. This is Rose Gold. But I couldn't believe, I had never heard anybody talk about Oyster Pearl, and I just couldn't believe like the DMs I was getting about it. It's a really cool shade. It's kind of, and maybe that's why, kind of looks taupey, but like has that shine. So I'm just going to put, this is the tricky thing to do with nails. I'm just going to put a little bit on my lid and blend it out. It's a really pretty color. It has like a metallic finish to it. It's very pretty. I feel like it's almost a little subtle. These cream products are really nice for summer because they're just like one color and go. You really don't need too much, but this one specifically like looks almost dimensional. So it almost looks like you're wearing more than one color. Like I said, I typically, I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see I never have eye makeup on. But for the sake of just this video and having fun playing with makeup, I'm using it because I honestly got these colors in Florida and I haven't used them. This is a shade that a follower on Instagram, Tina, has become a friend, has been recommending to me. It's always sold out, never at my counter at Macy's. Went into a MAC somewhere else, I forget where. They were sold out. The color is called Finjan and it's a matte and it's very pretty. And we're going to try this right now and just put a little bit in the crease to just blend that color I have on the lid. The reason I don't really love wearing shadow with lash extensions is I don't really feel like you need it. The lashes just give you like that bold, nice lash line, but then also you have to be really careful when you take it off not to rip out your lashes. So it's just to me easier to go without. But this color is really pretty. It's very soft. Very soft, very subtle. Last step, spray it. I feel like this took a while, but truthfully, when I'm getting my makeup on and getting ready in the summer, I can do this in 10 minutes. It's essentially because I'm not putting eye makeup on and I just have it down to a science at this point. Got my hair cut yesterday. I needed it so bad. I had like, I think she took 2 inches off. It just feels so much lighter and healthier. I can't stop touching it. Sorry. Quick, I wanted to share this ring that will, hey, how's that for a sparkle? I have a filter on. This is just like my light, the lighting. You know when you go into a jewelry store and the diamonds are like, holy moly, it's the light. But like, look at that. This is not a diamond. This is moissanite, which is a gemstone, and it looks a whole hell of a lot like a diamond. So the company's Lane Woods, they reached out and offered to send me something, and this is what I picked, and it's so beautiful. It is a rose gold ring. I've shared this on Instagram before, but I wanted to share it here in case I know there's some of you that are exclusive YouTube subscribers that don't even have Instagram. I do have a discount code. It's currently on sale, and with my code, I think it gets it down to like less than $100. But you guys, when I tell you like the amount of people that have stopped me in real life and the questions about this on Instagram and DMs, what is that new bling? Did Dan get you that? What's the situation? Oh my God, your ring, like insanity. And then when they see the price, they're like, what? And it's not a diamond? So gorgeous. And Lane Woods has tons of moissanite pieces, rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, silver, and earrings and necklaces and bracelets. And I tell you, the amount of people that stop you just makes you feel really good. It's a stunning piece. This is an oval. I will put my the exact one in the description box with my code. And you can actually, it is on sale, but my code will apply on top of that. So you can really get a nice price on it. I'll have links and the names of everything I used in the description box below. And if you have questions, leave them below. I will also have a link to the glasses, the code, all of that will be in the description box. I hope you guys have a great weekend and I'll see you next week. Bye.